Studio Season
2.
Yes, so today I'm gonna be the host and with two of my guests,
Ryan
and Catherine.
Yes, Ryan and Catherine. So you can feel the vibe is very different now, okay? So today, episode 3, you're gonna find out what is our topic after we play games. So before we start, we're gonna play a few, I give you games lah, okay? Games untuk kita main. Biasanya orang cakap kalau kita nih ada jenis-jenis yang, should I say it, introvert and extrovert? People say that menurut kajian 60% of people yang introvert lebih brilliant lah, lebih bijak. Mengikut kajian. So kita mau tes dulu kebijaksanaan, bukan dari segi kebijaksanaan quiz atau apa. So I'll give them a mathematic question. Woo! This is my favorite. I don't know why, but I love maths. Okay, so you already have a paper and pen.
Yeah.
Okay, the first question. The first question is, I think you can count this very fast lah, okay? Sangat-sangat fast. Okay, first question. 12 multiplies by 12. 1, 2, 3.
110.
12 multiplies by 12. Hey, why you using Hey, it's 1 for 4, okay?
Because I'm the brilliant, I use the technology.
Okay, I'll give you a point
I'm
for
the
that.
fastest, although it's wrong, but I'm the fastest.
Okay, fastest, but you didn't think it as fast as that. Okay. Okay, you're not allowed to use your phone, please, girl. Okay, next. Wow, very competitive.
Not even winning.
12 multiplies by n. 2, 3, 4, 5.
7 and 96.
180.
96. Yes, 96. Okay, last but not least. This is very easy. Yeah, very easy. 10 multiplied by 11.
110. 110? I think 110.
110.
Yeah, 1 0.
Oh, finally!
1 point for Ryan. Okay, we can see that all of us are really good in math. So before we enter our topic for today, we're gonna have some quiz to determine you either introvert or extrovert person. Okay? Maybe you will need your pen or your paper too. Okay. Question is, but after I ask you the question, you have to explain why. Okay, why you choose the answer. Okay, question number 1. You are planning a night out. Which option sounds more fun? A. Going out with a group of friends. The more people, the more energy you feel. B. Dinner with your best friend. Just the 2 or 3 of your friends and sharing what's on your mind.
B.
A.
Okay. Why you choose A?
Because as for myself, I have quite a group of friends, and whenever we going out, a lot of us, it will be fun, although we just go hang out at the roadside, at the beach, or maybe, it will be fun. We'll have dinner first, cicai lah, mie merah apa kan, and then after that we just go somewhere else and lepak, do stuff.
Oh, nice. How about you? Why choose B?
For me, the B is I'm more to a very private person, and I love to enjoy very one-to-one conversation where I'm gonna just listen and talk about life. Yeah.
Have a deep conversation. Yes, nice one. Okay, question number 2.
Sorry.
If you were forced to choose one, which will you choose? A weekend packed with social plans. B. A weekend with 0 social plans. you're forced to choose. Choose now.
This is kind of tough at my side.
There might be have a like ambivert part of them.
Too much plan.
It's too tired.
No.
No plan, so boring.
No plan, lifeless, boring.
But you have to choose one. You were forced.
I'd say.
You mean like the bee is doing nothing?
Like
Or
not
you just
socialize
like,
outside.
oh,
Just
okay.
you yourself
Okay.
with something at home.
So I'll go with B.
B.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like A because you know, like on the weekdays, usually we go to work and stuff, and then on the weekend is like the only time where we can like have fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then if it's too much planned, then it might be a bit tiring. I'd rather have like somewhere in between. Yeah.
Okay. Acceptable lah. Okay.
Okay lah.
Boleh lah, boleh diterima. Okay. Question number 3.
Okay.
In general, which statement is most true for you? A. I don't mind multitasking and I often do it. B. I like to focus deeply on one thing at a time rather than jump from task to task. A or B?
I'll go with B.
I go with B as well.
Okay, so both of you is like more focused and deeply do one thing before you jump to another task lah.
Yeah.
Okay, me too, but I often do a multitasking because I want to do it fast and yalah, alang-alang juga. It's okay. So both of you answer B. Okay, have you write down your answer? Okay, next. Question number 4. You and a coworker have a disagreement. How do you react? A. I don't hold back my thoughts. Better to get it all out there right away. B. I become quiet in the moment but may bring up the problem later. I often need time to process before I can talk. A or B?
B. B.
B.
Okay. I'll go with B too.
B. So most of the time we'll be like think first lah kan.
Yeah.
Then after that baru kita
Baru kita
keluarkan.
kadoh.
Because we don't feel like we want. I mean, like we don't want to hurt anyone's feelings
Yes.
at that point, and it's rather like go silent for a moment and then come with a wise decision. Yeah.
Yeah, correct.
Because imagine if there's a coworker and you are in your workplace,
Yeah, correct.
you created a scene like that, everybody feels uncomfortable, so you gotta resolve it later, then tunggu dia keluar, then kau
Baru kita bincang. Baru kita bincang elok-elok lah.
Over the
Okay.
coffee.
Yes. Coffee. Okay, next question number 5. Okay, how do you feel about meeting new people? A. It's tiring and a little bit nerve-wracking. B. It's exciting and interesting. A or B?
I don't know, somewhere in the middle of those two answers.
I think it'll be interesting and exciting.
I'd say a bit nerve-wracking.
Meh.
That was A kan?
B.
B. Yeah. Because yalah, nervous ba? Tidak tahu orang tua apa kan?
Manusia ataupun haiwan.
Mana tahu dia gigit kita kalau pas tu I don't bite unless you like.
Whoa! Please turn on the music. Okay, question number 6. you find yourself home alone for the afternoon. What's your reaction? A. Restless. You call up a friend to chat. B. Thrilled. You finally got a new few hours all to yourself. A or B?
B.
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 Yeah.
So you finally have some time for yourself
Yeah.
after a long day.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's sometimes what we need.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sambung tidur lah.
Yeah, that's very important. Sambal tidur. I have 2 more questions. Okay, question number 7. In general, you A. Answer quickly as words as usually on the tips of your tongue. B. Need a moment to think before answering a question. A or B?
B.
B.
B. Okay, B.
Unless Eminem sure A.
It's because he write a song. Okay, last but not least, when it comes to a concentration on a task, which statement is true for you? A. I don't mind if people interrupt me. Stopping to chat for a few minutes is a welcome break. B. I dislike being interrupted. I dive deep into my work, so interruptions really throw off my train of thought. A or B? It's a very tough question.
It is.
I'd say A. But too much interruption that I get mad.
Yeah lah. But for a few minutes maybe it's
Welcome
welcome break.
I'll be okay.
I'll go with B because when I do something, I prefer to go like very silent, and that's where the moment of like all those ideas coming up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I definitely like dislike all the calls like calling in and all. Yeah. Even WhatsApp, text. Yeah.
For me, it's fine to a certain degree. If it's too much, then yeah. If it's like, "Ha, ada makan ka?" Ay, pa, mau send ko makanan.
Boleh
Jadi,
juga.
garam juga, bom je pun. Okay, yeah, but
So tolerating.
Yes. So we can see. So the end question, right? You have write down your answer.
yeah,
Actually, you already answer your own question lah. So melalui jawapan anda, you can see that you are very introvert or extrovert person.
Okay.
Yeah. So if your answer is more like being alone, tak lah alone sangat. I mean you prefer to have your me time, means you are very introvert lah. So kalau kamu macam jenis yang very seperti orang di sebelah right saya, maybe you can see on his face have written that he is a very extrovert.
where?
Okay, so thank you for answering the quiz for today. Okay, kita akan masuk ke topik kita ya, teman-teman. So, yeah.
But actually, right, it also can be like extrovert, introvert, and then introvert, extrovert. Which means you're outside, you are very extrovert, but when it comes to your personal time, you prefer it very introvert in a way of like decision making, your time management, and the way how you communicate with people,
Yep.
right?
So today topic for episode 3 is introvert vs extrovert. Okay, what kinds of personalities that you think you are, Ryan?
For me, honestly, I think people will think of me as extrovert. They see me as extrovert, but on the inside, I'm like the introvert, but more outgoing type of introvert. But if they call me extrovert, then yeah,
I'm
Yeah.
introvert.
I'm extrovert too. Then it's fine.
How about you?
Okay. For me, I think people will know me as extrovert, and I wouldn't not to agree on that, right? But in terms of like when I'm focusing on something that I'm doing, I prefer introvert kind of behavior when I'm doing tasks, where I love to understand about the task more and to finish it rather than to talk and just doing nothing. Yeah. So that's about me. I guess I'm more into extrovert, but with a very minimal of introvert personality in me still.
Yeah, so you can say that they are not totally extrovert or introvert. So because some of us, kita akan more extrovert to people who close to us. Especially our friends, itulah yang very close. But we are be more introvert with people that we just met. Benda-benda baru will be more introvert lah. That's a kinds of personalities yang kita tak boleh 100% like truly say that we are kinds of introvert or extrovert. Okay, so today we're gonna split like two groups, and I will ask them to talk about their group lah. Okay, so I will split like Kat will talk about introvert, will share something about introvert things, and then Raya will talk about extrovert. Yeah, they will share like advantage of being an extrovert person and disadvantage for being an introvert person. Okay?
Alright.
Okay, let's start with very shy and very not very socialized things to do. Yeah?
Okay.
Let's go with Kat first. Can you share with us why you think you have a very introvert personality?
Okay, so for this episode, I am like going for introvert. So what I think for the advantage for this introvert person, because I do know, I think most of the people around me, they are very introvert, but they are very extrovert when it comes to like one-by-one. They talk more than I do, and I just
too.
And sometimes like being extrovert when you are in like personal, you feel like, oh, I didn't know this side of you exists in life. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
So I personally like analyze them, observe them. I think for this introvert, when they are surrounding with people, whenever they want to start a conversation, like even introducing themselves, they're just gonna explain their names. For example, what is your name? They will tell you their age, they will tell you what they do, you know? So for introvert, the advantage is they always think before they speak. Yeah.
Think before they speak.
Yeah, that is the advantage of introvert. And the second thing is that I think the advantage is they are good listener. Because they don't like to talk, so they just want to listen. Yeah, they just want to listen to you and just to get everything and to digest it and to get you. I think it's about they want to know you deeper and they want to know whether you will be able to click with them or not.
Yeah.
They want to know what's your personality. They want to know how you're doing in life and everything. So I believe the one that speak to them is those extroverts because they are more into conversation, right?
Yeah.
And then the last one, most of the people introvert that I met, they are very creative, undeniable.
Because they're like walk in silence.
Yeah. That's so true.
Yeah.
Because in their head, right, there's a lot of imagination and it's really amazed me. I've always wanted to be like very creative, but of course there is like one person strength and weaknesses, right?
Yeah.
So that is what I'm amazed of this introvert person. Yeah, they're very creative, good listener, and think before they speak.
Yeah. So as we know kan kalau introvert ni, dia memang like they have a lot in mind, but they're very shy to bring it out.
Yeah, introvert.
And when we talk to them, when we like bergaul, then they slowly will like expose their creativity like that lah. So that's the advantage of being introvert lah kiranya. So let's go to the advantage of being extrovert. Okay, what do you think like being an extrovert? Is there any advantage?
Yeah,
of course yes, right?
I've listed a few. So as an extrovert, people might think so of me. Yeah, and first and foremost, they'll see like maybe, but extrovert they seems to have this I'd say presence or aura they call it.
Yeah.
Like whenever the room maybe.
Yeah, you can see that person is very like talkative, very
and then gloomy lah.
Yeah, it's like very confident kind of vibe.
Yeah, very
confident.
So like when you come and then suddenly like you blah 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 and then everything starts to become more like it's not that it doesn't mean that the event before this person came is not fun.
Yeah.
It's just that there are more noise.
Yeah.
Like the
Aura dia.
Yeah, aura thing. And then second one, this is obviously true. Extrovert tends to get new friends, meet new people like so easily, just like that.
Yep.
It's either because they are too confident, like hi, my name is Ryan, blah 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 blah.
Is that you?
Then me. Or maybe because they talk too much, sometimes they tend to know how to carry on with the conversation.
Correct.
They're always the one that create conversation.
Yeah.
Start the conversation.
Because they don't like they don't like the feeling of awkwardness.
Yeah. And like me for myself, I tend to know when things start to go wrong or awkward. Then I'll be like, oh, I gotta change, like blah 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 blah. Yeah. And then third point, I'd say in terms of I think more towards interactions and how people see them. People tend to point an extrovert as a competent leader, I'd say. Because like let's say you are in a game, like a group game. Obviously people will say, this guy, he can do it. And then this guy will be like, I don't want to do it. Actually he wants to do it. I can't do it, but he's so loud. And people think, oh he can do it. And then ended up he get the roles of maybe dia jadi ketua atau grup. Suka nikah apakah, that kind of thing.
But I think it's at the same time where those like cannot pick like simply because of that, like they can be the voice of those like the ones that be the voice. Yeah. So it kind of like in a group, right? There's advantage of disadvantage for each personality, right?
Yes. That's the advantage. One more I like to add on. I read somewhere that extroverts are good in dating market, which is the truly opposite of me. If you are single out there, single sejak.
Okay, as we listen to the advantage of extrovert. Okay, so as Ryan said that being extrovert akan jadi like a leader macam tu kan? Macam being a leader sebab people assume that he can that person can be a leader or something like that lah yang mengetuai because that person will voice up for them. Ya kan? Tapi dalam senyap-senyapnya juga ada juga yang like introvert trying to be a leader, can be a good leader actually. Tapi they feel very small. They don't think like they deserve to be that person who can lead everyone in this room to be in a right laluan lah macam tu. Okay? So, being advantage introvert ataupun extrovert is still a good thing. Kita tak boleh macam fikir like that person cannot okay, kita tak boleh fikir like kalau dia introvert dia tak boleh jadi leader. Kalau dia extrovert dia mesti jadi leader. So tu tidaklah. Sebab itu hanya pandangan orang. So what we need is our ability. Ability lah. Dia ada creativity, dan dia ada usaha. That's it. Okay, dalam advantage tu of course ada disadvantage of being introvert. So can you share the disadvantage of being introvert personalities?
Okay. I realized that introvert they have difficulties in expressing their feelings.
Yeah.
It kind of like they couldn't elaborate what they are feeling. they want to tell you, but they couldn't have the words like to tell you what is it about. So this extrovert tends to like, I think I need to plot things for you, or okay, is this what happening to your life right now? You know, get what I mean? So this is the disadvantage for the introvert. They have the hard time of expressing their feelings. And then the second thing that I think is they have a harder time to do networking, which means they have very small circle of people. So they need at least like one person from the group, like those extroverts, to help them out, you know. So being introvert, networking is the hardest for them. They, as I mentioned, like they don't like to communicate with people that they know for the first time. They take some time to really know this person in a deeper way. Yeah, and then the third one, the point from extrovert, of course, vice versa. They have less dates, which means it's very hard for them to go for dating. because they are in a way like they can't express their feelings, right? So they don't know how to give the hints, you know. They don't know what should they do next, and they don't know where to go, you know. Even if they ask advice from their extrovert friends anyway, but they just can't expose themselves to do it.
Yeah.
And then the last one, I think most of the time people overlook or overshadow them. Yeah, especially in maybe at workplace or between friends, you know, where there's a batch of friends, and then people will always look at those extroverts because they said people who have the biggest voice, right? They tend to be the competent leaders. Yeah, but actually sometimes I saw quite a few people that is like introvert that is very good in leadership.
Yes.
Yeah, because they listen to you. They come up with the solution later, so they don't want to just make decision as quick as it is because it might ruin the whole progress. Yeah, because to them that is very important. So I've seen that leadership with introvert makes more success than extrovert actually, because they tend to have a lot of thinking in their head, like what should I do next, what move, and how should I encounter this problem. How should I move to make this into a better solution? Yeah.
So I kind of agree with Kat. I mean, like how she said about the disadvantage of being introvert. Yeah, as we know that being introvert is very hard, you know. Hard dari segi how to express.
Yeah.
How to express benda-benda dari deep inside our heart gitu. Kalau if we like, I can say that I'm very more to extrovert kan. So it's easy for us to say it out. Macam, Ryan, can you contoh lah kan? Contoh, Ryan, can you help me with this benda kecil kan? We can say it very simple. Tapi when it comes to introvert, they will think like, Ryan, boleh tolong macam malu, very shy.
They feel like it's a burden to
Yes.
They feel like I can do it myself, so I think let me try and do it first, and then if it is like really cannot, then maybe that's the point, the last option that I can just reach out to the person.
Even though it's very simple thing, macam tu lah. So disadvantage dia. So kita tak boleh juga pandang rendah for disadvantage, but we listen to disadvantage of being extrovert first lah, okay? Then we conclude. Okay, what is your disadvantage?
I can say extrovert tends to rely on being around with people a lot.
Yes.
They hate being alone sometimes.
Yeah.
But as for me, I'm an independent extrovert, so I can be alone, no problem. And also, extrovert tends to annoy people sometimes because of how loud, how their body language and stuff. Like nakal lah sometimes, a bit too much. But sometimes it does get overboard. But if I ever do so, sorry lah. Tapi saya rasa okay lah, sekarang ni, okay. And last, I think Ya, kalau kau introvert, ini kau bergaul dengan extrovert, letih introvert tu dengar kau nanti. Extrovert fikir mau balik saja. Introvert mau balik, extrovert mau
But
kawan.
you said the introvert is a good listener, okay?
Oh, tidak ada. Sometimes aku juga extrovert sih.
Okay, so that's your disadvantage. You want to add more?
Last but not least, sometimes tidak semua lah.
Yeah.
Extrovert tends to be a bit arrogant. I think that's the word. Macam agak berlagak lah sometimes, because let's say this extrovert is in a group of introvert, so dia saja boleh buat kan, so dia tends to like saya saja boleh buat kan, semua orang boleh buat kan. Itulah. So if you are introvert and you are like that, please don't.
Yeah. I totally agree with that.
Still
Yeah.
have time to change.
A bit.
Life is not progressing.
Yeah, correct. So I very agree with that. Memang, because most of people that extrovert that I know, I think include myself, we like talk a lot and laugh a lot. So, but we have our limit though.
Yeah.
Okay, we know our limit, so we cannot like very loud. Walaupun kita ni extrovert, just untuk memeriahkan keadaan, memeriahkan keadaan macam tu. So, and what we need to know that being an extrovert, we don't have to let like introvert people macam kesorangan.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll give you a situation lah. Kalau kita dalam this room, and then we meet a new people, that person dia baru kenal dengan kita, and then we have like a very extrovert punya personalities, sebab we are a group of friends, and then someone will like sit over there, and then dia kesorangan. So what is your reaction? I mean, what will you do?
Referring to the questions then, I think I will go and sit with that person just to make it feel very comfortable, like we are hosting you, so we want you to feel comfortable, like we don't want to eliminate you from our group, you know, just like being there, presence there, like sit there is still fine with him, as long that you won't like keep him isolated in any way possible, and just ask your name. There's no always like no harm, even if whether you're introvert or extrovert, there's no problem of like asking your names, like hey, what is your name? So who knows that person? If you are introvert, who knows that person that next to you is an extrovert? Then maybe you both can like have a further conversation. If you are an extrovert person, then you can like give ideas in your conversation to get this person better and to make the environment more comfortable for both sides, and also it also helps you with the organization, like feeling accompanied in any way, like someone speak with you.
I think what I'll do is as usual ask their names.
I think are you gonna serve coffee first?
You want coffee or tea?
Are you okay now, Dila?
Would you like to have coffee or tea?
But if they are like you are doing something in your house and then there's like foods and stuff,
Yeah.
when they are sitting down, you can just like, hey, let's get some food, come.
Yeah.
Let me accompany you. Come,
Yeah,
sini.
I think that is really like very extrovert style. Like,
Yeah.
It's like, hey, come,
Hey, sini. And then when they take their food, right? And then what you say, hey, taman lagi, tidak cukup. And then they're like, ya kak.
When it comes to like gathering lah, itu dia punya point memang bagus lah.
Yes. In a like office situation, workplace, you might want to bring him around like, hi guys, this is C. I'd say this is this, and then this is this.
Introduce everyone.
Yeah. Blah blah blah. They will start working here. Blah blah blah. So they're like, okay, everybody.
Yeah, it's very important to cheers lah, macam tu, for that, so that they won't be alone, be lonely, macam how can say tidak tersisih dari masyarakat setempat macam tu kan. This is very important because dia macam apa? We need to like have a, you know, that kind of kalau kita duduk seorang tu kan banyak benda kita fikir.
Yeah.
Oh, why they don't talk to me? Like Why did they even like introduce themselves to me? Like, should I go out from this room? Oh
I don't
my god, I'm so
hear
nervous.
anything.
Yes, there's kinds
Yeah.
of feeling. You know, there's kinds of feeling. Yang nervous too. So it's very important for us untuk like gather lah sama-sama.
And
Apa
one
ya?
thing that I think for introvert is don't be shy to ask. Yeah, just like ask, even if you're not comfortable with, if there is a group there, right? And there's like person, whoever that you can meet, just approach them and say, hey, I need help. You know, I need. You know, even if like there's a washroom, you ask. You don't have to like go and search. Oh,
Yeah.
where's the washroom yourself. You know, you kind of like take time.
And then tinggal
So,
kiri kanan.
yeah, because they are very familiar with the place, and at the same time you can make friends. So there's no harm to just ask a small questions. You know,
Yeah. So thank you for sharing the advantage and disadvantage for being an introvert.
Yeah.
She tried to have the aura for being introvert today. I don't know why. Okay, and thank you to Ryan and Ken for today. So for conclusions, that it's easy to talk rather than do lah. So it's easy for us to say like, oh, don't be shy,
Yeah.
don't be this, don't be that. But for an introvert person, that's very hard for them. So just take it slow because everything takes time.
Yeah.
Good thing take time. Just try to get out from the comfort zone.
Yeah.
Just like I think just like all of us, we're trying to get out from our comfort zone now.
Yeah.
Try something new macam tu.
Yeah.
Right? Do you have anything to add?
Just like our behind the
Yeah.
scenes editors team, you know,
They're very shy.
they actually
I
very
don't know
humble,
why.
but when it comes to us, right, we are the one that do hosting, right? They talk more than us.
Yeah, they laugh louder, no?
So it kind of like, yeah, there's always like changes there, like it's very different. Like, so introvert can also be extrovert, and extrovert can also be introvert.
Yes,
So
extrovert don't,
yeah,
Oh, sorry, what you say?
the progress is changing based on the situation.
Yeah.
Sometimes, there's a situation that might change this person from extrovert to introvert.
Yeah.
And situation change from introvert to extrovert because who knows, this person needs to be a leader and you need to be extrovert. Yeah. And how about this person extrovert that just like something happens in that certain place and this person feel like I don't want to talk anymore. I just want to go silent. Yeah.
Yeah, so you cannot fully classify yourself as
Yeah.
introvert or
Introvert or
extrovert. You might be a bit more of any out of those two, but it will always be a mixture of those two.
Yeah, just trust the process in your life and live your life to the fullest.
So
Yeah.
extrovert, if you are extrovert, don't fight, huh? Don't tinggi kepala.
Don't show that you have everything.
Yeah.
It's never about everything. It's about that one person. Yeah.
Be an extrovert, but with control.
Last but not least, thank you for watching our video, and don't forget to like, comment, and
Share, subscribe too.
share and subscribe our channel. So see you guys next week and have a good day.